Give me a couple more minutes. Just trying to see everything's okay, set fine. A couple more minutes. Probably late in the day, but I feel like nice little live stream. Sounds kind of fun. Hello, check that better. But yeah, like 1 or 2 minutes and we'll get started. Oops. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oops. We'll see. We'll see about that. I have some things planned out, but we'll get to it. Hello, check that better. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I don't know. I'm in a good mood. Obviously, you know why, kind of. Concurrent viewers. Concurrent. Should be more on this side. All right. We can get started. Nope. Hopefully not. Okay. Sergio Studios. Extra. Live! Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another live stream of Sergio Studios Extra. This year, and well, it's been a crazy year so far, but I think things are okay. So far, so good, at least for me. I hope everybody's okay out there and everybody's getting, their medicine. I got my first half, and I've been feeling great, feeling hopeful, and I hope everybody's doing just fine. But yeah, I'm doing this live stream obviously because it's the 13th anniversary of the Sergio Show. 13 years, if you can see in the little screen. 13 years since I started today and released the first video. And like I do before, like I did last year, I want to do a live stream. And I think at the time I did, but something got in the way, which was honestly a blessing. And it's been 1 year since that happened. And if you look good, yes I do. It's been 1 year since I became a father to this little guy. His legal name is Frank, but we like to call him in the house Chunky. You know, it's been 1 year. I remember when I first showed him in the live stream, everybody was like, oh, so cute. And he was just taking naps, and he kind of was taking a little nap, but he's fine now. He's a little sleepy, you know, it's that part of the day, but obviously, you know, it's been 1 year since I got him. Now he's 14 months. 14 months? How do you feel? Huh? How do you feel? It's been a year, and I'm still in shock that I have this guy, honestly. He's a little miracle to me. I never thought in my life I would get this exact dog. For the longest time I wanted a male pug, and I got him. It's been a year, he's been so sweet. He's like tripled in size, but he's amazing. He tripled in size. I think it's because of my love and all the food I've been giving him. But we walk, I mean, you know, this is the first time really I've owned a dog, and he's, you know, like mine. And you know, the years pass, and he's been sweet. You know, pugs, I've done research before, and even while I had this guy, and you know, I had to be aware of the certain eccentricities and habits, specifically a pug would have. But he's been just so sweet, you know, and we've learned from each other and adapted, and he's amazing. He's so precious, you know. He's a nice like birthday present, and he came in on the anniversary of the show, and now he's part of the show. If you've seen what was it, the previous season or this season? Well, he's a part of the show now. You know, I made him a character on the show. You've seen him, yeah. Season, what was it? 20? Did I show him in season 21? I probably did. Yeah, it's been a while. I know I'm out of it memory wise, but yeah, he's a part of the show. He's been introduced season 21, 22. I know. I've been doing so many episodes. I'll get to it, but yeah, he not only he has his own series of episodes. He's a character on the show. His name is Frankie, and he has more episodes coming up. You know, I know you can't see him. Let me see if I can just tilt the camera. Oh, that's what people are here for. They're here for you, little guy. Oh, he's so precious. Oh, I love him so much. Oh my God, he's amazing. You know, I loved him and tried to treat him as best as possible. He's good. He's like in calm down mode. Just a little bit more. You have something to say, Frank? Yeah, legal name Frank, but you know, you like to call him Chunky because he is full of chunks. But you know, that would be also the name of his character on the show. You know, I got to release before I animated him, I did draw, design him, and made a model sheet. So it is him in different angles. But yeah, he will have a presence in the show, and I already made so many episodes with him. And they're fun episodes to make. The way he's established in the show's universe coming up, and what you have seen so far within the episodes I've released, you know, he's really good. And even then, live action wise, he's going to appear. He already is appearing in the show, and also other videos. And you know, pugs are so sweet. And he's amazing. Yeah, you don't need to see me. You just need to see this handsome little guy. Yeah. So yeah, today's the 13th anniversary of the show, like I said before. And what I did was obviously I mentioned it, and I released like 4 videos about the show. 5 if you count this live stream about the show, and I finally released the first of series of videos I've been promising and repeating. And it is me looking through old artwork of the show, starting with the Sergio show within the first 10 years or so. And you can check it out. It's over an hour long, and you know, get to see exclusive artwork never before seen, and me talking and looking through it. And you know, that's what I hope. And I made a fun little video about, you know, what is a Sergio show really about, and a couple other videos. So that's you know, he's so calm, you know. But then again, it's like 10:30 something at night. So that's what I've been doing today, and preparing myself to turn 30 animated years. Your father's turning 30. How do you feel? You feel so cute. No, cute. You know. And so what I also want to do in this live stream is I do want to do a couple of watch parties. I'm going to share in the chat 3 links, because I want to see with you guys 3 videos. 3 specific videos. One will be the re-edited version of the very first episode of the show. The second video will actually be the video I released today, because we're almost done with my little promotion this month of releasing 10 episodes of the Sergio show all throughout this month of April to commemorate my 30th birthday. And tomorrow will be the season finale, but we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, it will be 3 videos. Re-edited first episode, boop. Second one, the new episode that came out today, boop, boop. And third will be, I want to rewatch the remastered 10th anniversary edition of the Sergio show I did 3 years ago, boop, boop, boop. And we're going to see if we can watch it together. And after that, we'll take some questions. We'll see how the chat goes. And I do have a couple of announcements to make. Nothing too big. But, yeah. That's kind of what I want to do for today's stream. And my little boy is going to be here. Being a little boy. He grew up so fast. He tripled in size, and that's no problem with me. All this, I wanted this month to be an awesome, fun month for content. You know, I'm turning 30, my 30th birthday. 30 animated years. And I got a couple of surprises. Couple. I do like making announcements, and hopefully the announcements will come through. But now I want to spend a couple minutes just petting this little boy. Petting him. Oh, look. The camera loves you, sweetie. I know. This is being recorded through a capture card with a camcorder that I have, a Sony camcorder. Not bad for the video quality. As for the other camera, it's rigged, it's set up, but it's for like vlogging and other video. Like what is the Sergio show about was recorded off of the Sony ZV-1. I know you can't see his face that much, but you know, he's still a little camera shy. You know, when I put a camera in front of him, he's like, okay. You know. So everybody's here for you because you are the best, and him in animated form is even better. You know, little sleepy little guy. But we're gonna do a little watch, like 3 video watch party. You know, and talk a little bit about each video, all that stuff, and share some memories. But yeah, if you told me that the show would go on for 13 years and over 200 episodes, I would say, not enough. It should be even more. And that's right. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. He's the best boy. Now let me know in the comments down below. Ooh. The camera does love you. And if anybody's in the chat, have questions or whatever, yeah. I have soft hands, so he's probably a little sleepy. Oh, you're startled? It's okay. It's okay. I know you're sleepy. But, you know. Honestly, I apologize for waking up for your little sleepy time, but, you know, just to say hi and then you can keep sleeping. Okay? I apologize. If this upsets anybody, I'm sorry. Just want to show my dog in the live stream like I did last year. And show how big he's gotten. I don't know. I try my best to love and care for this little pooch. Yeah, and I do have a cage for him, but he doesn't go there often. Depends on who's here and such. You know, just in case, I apologize in advance. But yeah, he's a good actor too. Oh, you wanna get off? Okay, I'll let you rest. I'll let you rest, and your daddy will chill. All right. That's enough for the real star. Now for the co-host, me. All right. He's off camera. He's gonna be fine. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. You and Izzy, your daddy live stream. What a sweetheart. Give it a hand for my dog Frank. Okay. 13 years of the Sergio show. I hope this isn't in the way. If it is, let me know. Maybe I should be either adjusting the camera or adjusting something. So I'm gonna just share the link of the video that I want to do the watch along. Excuse me. Okay. I'll give you guys a minute to prepare and stuff. Is it this side? No. Should be head on this side. My big head. I do have some announcements to make. I hope everybody in the chat is doing on the video or whatever is doing just fine. Frank. That's my little boy. Off camera. Relaxing. Just want to do a nice little watch along. I'm gonna watch this episode off camera mute, just to be sure, just to be safe. Okay, let me get it ready. So let's see. Okay. All right, I got the video ready. Is everybody ready? All right, when I say go, I'm going to click it. Okay. Let's see if I can watch this properly. All right. Okay, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Excuse me. Should have adjusted this camera a little bit better. I didn't know how I was gonna look. God, I remember when I was so proud when the first episode came out. And it was something to be proud of even now. That I was able to make just an animated cartoon in general. Not just an animated cartoon, but an animated short in general. Because I did do some test animations before I did this episode. And, yeah, it was very sloppy and messy. Honestly, the show is still like that now. But with a decade of experience and a lot of things to learn. I did re-release this episode in HD because I still had the old animation files. So I managed to re-export it, re-edit it, and it's like now a lot more crispy. We should have watched it through that one, but you know, this one's fine too. You know, yeah, there was a lot of content, a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, it's still a fun episode to watch. I think my mistake was staging because it's like a quarter of the screen there's something going on. You know, I'm so far away realistically. because I wanted to put the desk and the chair, but there's no space for me. Like if you zoom in, it's so pixelated. But it's a funny layout, and it was something new, and it was a big thing back then. Yeah. Juan's room was just a void. If you want to know the real detailed things that were going on this episode animation wise, I did re-release. Not re-release. I actually released a video today where I looked through the old animation of the show because I still had the animation video files. So with help of OBS and me trying to use my old memory of how I made the show like this possible. Yep. And you got to see, certain mistakes I made and how the animation looks broken down. And I admit when I'm wrong. And I'm wrong all the time. Oh, Juan's such a good sport. I don't know if I mentioned in the video or not, but it turns out Juan's skin tone for this episode and maybe the next one is the same skin tone as me in the show. If you notice, the skin is the same tone. So I made his just a teeny bit darker. I found a way how to fix that. But yeah, that was the problem. But Juan's a good sport. Before I recorded, I was like, Juan, we're recording for the show over the phone in this case. Get ready. Go. Record. There we go. That was my filmmaking skills back then. And my sister Lydia, she was also a good sport with this. She's doing great now, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever drawn. That's a design of my sister back then. I would just redesign her over and over again to this day. But yeah, that's messy. That's messy, but I would improve on later. Yep. The mouth positions were a mess. Oh yeah, I cut out the Sergio salute. It was supposed to be like a learning segment, but I never really meant to learn. I just wanted to add ideas to the episode to make it, at the time, 10 minutes long, because I wanted every episode that I did to be 10 minutes long from the first episode to the 100th episode. But then after that, I changed the runtime. But that was my goal back then. Just like I want videos to be 10 minutes at a time where cartoons on the internet were only a minute or so. Yeah, I wanted the character to be inspired by a lot of other cartoons that I grew up on. As you can see, I've aged beautifully. I've aged beautifully. I've aged so beautifully. Oh, we'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about my age and me getting the OLs. But yeah, this was re-edited as part of the editing the first 100 episodes of the Sergio Show properly back in 2017. Yeah, that was a tough task to do back then. 2017 was not a good year for me, but I managed to pull through, and we got a more proper 100 episodes, at least to my standards. I don't know about the fans. Some fans are obviously upset. I understand why. I'm always going to be sorry about it. And, I don't know what else to tell you. We've talked about this so many times in live streams and stuff. But, yeah, that was the first episode of what would be so many more episodes and years of The Sergio Show. Okay, that was it. Episode 1 of The Sergio Show. Obviously, a lot of things improved. It's still a fun episode to watch now, in terms of how far I've come and the content that I end up still leaving in that I couldn't keep. The things that I took out because of reasons. You know the reasons. But still a fun video. Still fun even as the version that we saw now. But still manageable, fun to watch episode. I didn't really cringe at much. There's some episodes I look and I cringe so much. So much cringe. Oh. We're gonna need a break. Oh, you wanna make another appearance? Sure. You'll be the palate cleanser to each video. You wanted to just say hi again. Frank, yeah. After seeing the episode, you just want to go, ah. Oh, you love me. My son loves me. Yeah, I try to put a lot of his personality into the character in the show. You know, but you'll see more of this character in the future. But he's so sweet, he's so fun. You know, we are in the new era of the show now. Since we're almost done with this season, we are in like almost halfway into the what is this? The 5th era of the show. 5th era. We're in era 5 of the Sergio Show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, I made a video called the Sergio Show 50 episode era where I talk about every 50 episodes and what was my life like and what the show was like within those pocket of 50 episodes in order. So I am like plugging videos and to really give you an in-depth look of like what it's like to make a show like this and the way I've made it and try to pull through so many years. What are you trying to do? Oh, he's licking his like foot paw. Yeah, you're being so sweeties. You want to? You sleepy little boy, sleepy little boy. I'm looking through the camcorder screen and right now, and I'm trying to look at my other screen over there to see if you can still see it. 13 years of the Sergio Show. 13. I do have plans for year 15, but we'll get to it when we get to it. You know, I don't want to. I have plans, but I don't want to say them now. But I am just piece by piece, and I already made a big announcement back last year. You want a little break from the brain? While I do another like Let's Watch. I'm gonna do another Let's Watch momentarily. But look at the boy. It's a good little boy. Yeah. Okay. I'll put you down. All right. I'll put you down and I'll pick you back up for the next video if you want to. All right. It's not easy being a single father. It's not easy. Okay. Now for the next video. Yeah, you probably know this, but Pug Shed. I'm just checking the link video that I'm going to show you. Good. Good. Excuse me. Okay. This is the second to last season finale episode of the show, and I'll give you like a minute or two to prepare yourself, whoever is up for it. But this is the episode I released today, you know, and I have some things to say about it, you know. This, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you can see the ring light reflection on my glasses, but I like ring light. This is like a nice plastic one. trying to make a nice, fun, like, live stream experience. Alrighty then. Give you one more minute to prepare yourselves, you know? One more minute. Hello, check that better. Alright, everybody ready? I'm going to start any second now. And I have the fan on. But we'll be fine. You can still hear me. Alright, this one's episode 219. An episode where I get an action camera. And as simple as the episode is, it was a lot of fun. But we'll get to it. Yeah, any second now. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! You should do a video like that. Alright, that was the newest episode so far of the show. I liked this episode a lot. It had problems. Well, it had technical problems. like the way I was trying to export the videos, and if you notice, there are thin black bars top and bottom. Did not realize that until it was too late, and it wouldn't be a problem I wouldn't fix until later seasons. So maybe even, yeah, I wouldn't find out this kind of problem until season 23, which that will happen in the future. But yeah, that was episode 219, the episode to like second to last. But yeah, I like the episode. There will be commentary for this episode. It's already been done. So I do want to mention this episode exists because I do enjoy those action cameras, and you know what brand I'm talking about. And but when I got one, I loved it so much that I ended up inspired to make one, and it was that. And ironically enough, it was I got it broken because apparently the little like SD card slot that you put it in was broken already because it wouldn't hook on when you press down. So fortunately I bought warranty, like a care for it, and it was taken care of. Now I got a new fixed one, and that's how that one is. And yeah, this episode was pushed back. I think it was actually going to be for season 21, but I pushed it to season 22. Yeah, this was a holdover, and that's been happening. So that's the episode. But I liked it. I was like, I want to do some hand drawn moments with this, and me waiting like dun 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 dun. Well, the dun 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 kind of steps. You see the poses and the look and the reaction. It's cartoony because it's based on a classic cartoon that also had a moment where the character was waiting like that. I don't want to say too much. I think maybe I gave too much away, but you know the notes. It dun 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 dun. But that's the episode that I decided to have it released today. You know, part of season 22. And yeah, we're a little break, and we're gonna see one more video together, and it's gonna be the remastered version of the 10-year the 10-year reanimated version of episode 141, because that's also fun to just watch from a visual standpoint and what I've improved on and the changes. But it still counts as its own episode just because I wanted to. But you know, that exists and that old episode exists to compare and contrast. Yeah. So a couple more minutes. Yeah, my little boy's taking a nap under the desk, so I won't pick him up. He didn't want to. I already picked him up for the first appearance, so he's just chill. You know, chill boy. I think, yeah, the screen that you see right here, right here. It's. I'm gonna use this soon for something else. To make a couple announcements. Sounds about right. Somebody's in the chat. Hey, hype for the next episode. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Well, we'll get to that. We will get to that. I need a breather. Actually, since I'm not picking him up, I might as well get the next episode. Next episode to view on ready right now. Right. Yep. That's the correct one. don't even know why I should have copied and pasted. Might as well. Excuse me, folks. It was still a special episode to make. I've done commentary for it, but I want to do like a live watch party for it. This baby is almost ready. Yeah. I got my setup ready. God, 3 years for that episode. Just 3 years. Excuse me. I like doing late night live streams, even though I don't think everybody's really here. But I get everybody's tired. It is still a weekday. All right, in a couple seconds, I'm going to start. Couple seconds. And in a couple seconds, 3, 2, 1, go! You know, I had double introduction, but in this case it was special. You thought it was going to be puppet anime, but then the hand-drawn comes. But it's still limited. It was too limited. Yeah. It's like I want to hand draw it, but how's it going to be my approach at the time? And also the way I want to execute certain scenes that I haven't executed before. Because I do look at the first episode, I'm like, I want to do this again. You know, so if it's going to still be limited and I'm just going to use shortcuts, I still want the poses. It's important to still have good poses even if the animation is limited like this. And you can tell like the mouth animation is still that mouth animation that I've used in the show, but I just implied it into this. I think I made a video about this specifically. Or there'll be an art look through of this. So yeah, I like it. I changed size in this. Oh, I like that one. I'm glad that's the thumbnail. I had to change the pacing because it was like the original cut. It was so long of the uhs, but like I said, I was really into redoing making it 10 minutes long. But now it's on my priority. Oh, that was a good pose too. There's some poses I really like. And there's so little details I wanted to animate, like that, and just more dramatic posing. I like that, because the way I said it, I'm like, there needs to be some animation to it, so, best friend Juan. And I updated it, and there's a reference to my sister. She doesn't appear, so she gets an Easter egg. I reduced her to an Easter egg for this specific video. And there's like, you saw the Easter egg to it. And I upgraded it from like a phone call to a video chat because that's what me and my friend have been doing for years now. And this is an interesting scene because this one had a lot of effects to it. You know, I animated it sideways and I would take it to the editing software and redo the size, but it looks so believable though. It really does look like two cartoon characters video chatting each other. And the way that it was contacted, the context of it back then, it could still be used now, but I can redo it with video chat because it didn't exist, or wasn't that big of a thing back then. But I was like, oh, 10 years later we do it, and the recording can still work for video chat. And when Juan said commercial, at the time commercials were not a big thing in 2008, but now it is. And I took advantage of it by making a commercial with the stop motion. So there was a lot of things that I took advantage of now with the old material that I wanted to bring to it, you know? But still have the original one exist. You know, I still love and respect it. Yeah, it's edited, but it's for other unfortunate reasons, not because of like my creative vision or anything, unfortunately. But it's still really good episode, and seeing it like this is it's still funny because it's still, even though I have a decade of experience since then, it still looks awkward but has a charm to it, and I hope people like it for the charm. I do get messages of the first episode, people liking it because of how charming the awkward animation is. And another thing was because the noise of the phone, of Juan's like phone recording, because I did record off of a phone, did require some audio editing effects that I never had back then that I know now. So it was me taking advantage of newer technology that I know, and it's fun to do that. It's too tempting, and I gave in, but I compromised and have the original still exist. It's still edited, but for other unfortunate reasons. And I wanted to add a different scene because that whole me drawing scene in the original cut of the first episode was over my head, and if you saw the original version, it was so bad and awkward because I was like, yeah, I'm going to animate myself drawing. How do I do it? I don't know, and that's the result. So I was like, still kind of don't know how to animate myself drawing in real time. Like, I figured out, I found a couple of effects, but in this scene I wanted to be something completely different. And I do love drawing myself, or, you know, that cartoon version of myself so many times, and I still draw myself like that to this day for both not just for the animating for the show, but for my own spare time when I'm doodling. I want to add perspective to there and some effects. That's my father. I think I said that in the commentary, but that's a drawing of my father. Cartoon Daddy. So that's what it was. And you can tell how like I go back and forth. The walk animation is so funny that I took that animation, put it behind a color background in its own video. But I like the effect because of the whole like far away, it gets blurry, and I like the effect that it is blurring the background. So this works. A lot of things work that I could only have done, you know, now. I got some of the original photos, but I also brought my favorite one. That's me when I was 20. Yeah, me in my early 20s. She didn't put a smear effect. I think I was 23 back then, but I love that image so much. That picture is popular, so that's why I did it. And I did have some motion graphics here. There's no hand drawn to it, just tweens and keyframes. And this is where I want to take it to a surreal way here, but yeah. And this is reverse coloring because it was actually a black like crayon marker thing I had used, and recycled it and just reversed the color. But yeah, it came out well too. You know, still using some techniques. Wink. We all know how that went down. Thank you again for a second chance with an extra 10 years of experience, resources, and love. Have an animated day. Me. Ah. A little emotional. Not that much. The credits are rolling and then we'll talk. Well, yeah, fun episode. It's still flawed, not perfect, and I don't want it to be perfect, but it was just a different change in what kind of perspective I want to put into that episode, too, also. And, yeah, there we go. That was episode 141 of the Sergio Show. Me reacting to it live after 3 years. Fun episode to like give it another chance with the technology that I had and the experience, but it was still not perfect in terms of like what I had technology wise and tool wise, because I didn't have a Cintiq. That whole hand drawings, the drawings were just, I've said this before, drawn on a sketchbook in pencil, outlined in marker, brought into Toon Boom. Each drawing was like set up and colored in. I didn't have a Cintiq at the time. I did have a Wacom tablet, but it's like a little at the time. Yeah, that little bamboo tablet. Then I switched to a slightly bigger tablet, but then ultimately I finally got the Cintiq, which was over a year ago. So I could do hand-drawn animation with more frames and a lot better, but you've known that and you've seen my recent work. Episode 200 and onward. Yep. So I'm very happy about it. And, excuse me. That's just my phone informing me something off camera. And that was the third video. Yeah, I just wanted to show those 3 videos and relax a little bit. My son is also chilling in the back. He's great. He's a good sport, and I see some people in the chat. Happy Sergiversary. Thank you. Thank you. Happy anniversary, 13th anniversary. Thank you so much for the well wishes. It's only 13 years. I mean, this show hit puberty, which it did. It really did hit puberty, this show. It's a teenager. I raised this baby, and it's a teenager. Oh, it's babysitting. Now it's in its awkward stage again. It actually went the other way around. It went from its awkward stages to its mature stage, but still a little bit awkward. So, to have a long-running animated show, independently made by me. I do want to thank a lot of people. I want to thank Juan, my friend Juan, who's been an executive producer of the show ever since the beginning, who has had a part in the show and still is a great friend of mine. We've been friends for 15 years. My other friend, Neil, who I've been a friend, he's my college friend. We're still friends after over a decade. It's been that long. And obviously, first and foremost, my parents, for being this supportive and this loving for so long. But I'm gonna thank them. I've always thanked them, and I will continue to thank them in the future because they're the best. I love them so much. I know I would never have an opportunity to do what I would do. Thanks to them very much, and also the fans, you guys who have stuck by me and left and came back, and people who are still there, and newcomers from recently. They're all over the place, but I love them too. I remember the show's golden age. The show's golden age was 2012, 2013. Then it all just collapsed. But I've said that so many times. But I'm still picking up the pieces. But I feel like the show is much more stable now. After now 7 years of dealing with this. But, 13 years of just handling it, so, it's a much more solid show. It's a much more solid show. Should I show this? I'll show this. I said this in a video of making the Sergio show, I think the last part, where whenever I'm done with a season of a show, I would take those 10 episodes and put them on DVD, because I still love physical media, and I think it is fun to see my cartoons on DVD. And so I bought a bunch of DVDs. This DVD case I actually got for my 12th birthday present that I've just recently redesigned. It's the Sergio Studios collection, because it not only has the Sergio show, but it also has other works. I don't want to spoil too much, but let's see. Seasons 1 through 4. Seasons. Yep. 12. And seasons 18 to 20. And only 18 to 20. Only seasons 1 to 20. Oops. Oh, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You didn't see anything extra. Yeah, and the other side is just yeah, this label. Yeah, it's a label. It's no big deal. Yeah, it had just a fake cartoon address, but I still don't want to show it. Yeah, fake nonsense. I was trying to do with a label. Yeah, this is extra stuff that I put. I don't want to. I'll hint it, but I don't want to show too much. Like this and this. Yeah, all this is personal. Because I do like putting my show and my work on physical media. It's a quirky, eccentric thing. And I do wonder if other internet animators, when they're done with their videos or series of videos, they put their work on DVD. Just for the fun of it, because I enjoy physical media, and I like putting my work on physical media, and there's still an audience for it. Niche audience, but, I think the audience you can get at this point of physical media is niche, especially classic cartoon fans and people that want to archive work on physical media. As a digital media production artist degree person, but I appreciate I like doing that. It's one of my many eccentricities, other than having a long-running animated show. Okay. Well, we're at the point in the video. Wow, it's been over an hour. Good. Where I'm gonna see if I can make an announcement. And let me do it through this thingy-majig. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let me set the pen tool. I put an S instead of a G. Well, it's been a long night. I know. Season number. Oops. 25. Alright, I've mentioned this in the update video. I'm happy to announce. The Sergio Show, Season 25. Obviously, Season 22 is almost done, so Season 23 will be next, and Season 24. Now, in the update video they did earlier this month, I announced Season 25. That's going to come out this year, later this year. And during that recording, I only had 5 out of the 10 episodes done. Well, I'm happy to announce that a couple days ago, Season 25 of the Sergio production Done! Yeah! All 10 episodes of Sergio Show Season 25 is done, and they're going to come out later this year. I don't want to announce when, but the way that I have scheduled, Season 23 and 24, Season 25 will come out around, probably close to the end of the year, the last 3 months of the year, because I want to end 2021 with Season 25 of the show, and I want to end 2021 with exactly 250 episodes of The Sergio Show. So that's my plan. So this will be weekly. I want this weekly because this season was like not daily, but 10 episodes in 1 month. So it was a couple episodes a week or so. Season 23 is 10 episodes in one day, and so will season 24 will be 10 episodes in 1 day. So I'm just like playing around with upload releases, and because it is a special year, I'm turning 30, and I want to commemorate with so many different episodes of the show coming out in so many different ways. So the regular weekly release schedule will be for season 25 by the end of this year. So and it's going to be a fun season. Season 25 is a good season. Season 23 is also fun. 24, I don't know. I was just so excited for season 25, and so season 25 is going to be fun. So it is officially done and ready to go for later this year. And I managed to do this before I hit 30. And in May, I want to take a break from the show because I have other projects that I'm working on, and some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you know. But I still need a break. I need to breathe because doing those last 5 episodes of season 25 just knocked me out a little bit because it was so much. But it was for a goal to have that done before I turn 30. 250 episodes done at the age of 30, along with a bunch of other videos and cartoons I've done in my life. That's not bad. Not a bad way to end my 20s. So that's that. Speaking of which, about my 20s and my birthday coming up, let me make another announcement. Now that that announcement's done, here comes the next one. Yes, I have the best handwriting. Yeah! I don't think anybody knows what I'm talking about. So, okay. Here's the thing with this. Yeah, the Sergio Studios, my birthday live stream watch party. 30 animated years! So, here's the thing. To celebrate, I want to celebrate my last moments of my 20s with you guys, and before I hit the big 3-0, and I want it to happen in real time. So, tomorrow, the 28th of, it will be, in half an hour it will be the 28th. So, in less than a day, pretty much exactly 1 day from right now, I want to do a live stream commemorating both, my 30th birthday, but also I have set the season 22 finale of the Sergio Show as a premiere. So we're going to do a watch party, and the clock will strike 12, making me officially 30 years old. Meaning, what I'm trying to say is, I want to do a live stream half an hour before I turn 30. Celebrate the last minutes of my 20s with you guys. And when the clock strikes 12, I will turn 30, and the season finale of season 22 of The Sergio Show, which is a very special episode, I set it to premiere, will come out. That's that moment when the clock strikes 12 and I hit my 30s. So I want to celebrate it with you guys, and after that we'll celebrate, and before that we'll celebrate. So it will be a nice celebration in exactly 1 day. or so. So this is what's going on. We're gonna do another live stream tomorrow. Like, yeah, tomorrow exactly. Hopefully. Oh gosh. Hopefully, but yeah, that's what I'm preparing for. And hopefully, I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. One day ahead of time, exactly. And yeah, there we go. Another live stream that's going to be a watch party for an upcoming season finale. After that, the show will take a break until June, 10 episodes at once, and yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully everything will go just fine. You know. Fingers crossed. And I'll prepare for it, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be so exciting. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. And we'll see the new episode together and all that good stuff. Okay? Okay. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. A live stream watch party celebrating my officially 30th birthday. I want to celebrate this with you guys. You can watch me turn 29 to 30. Oh, as I enter my last day of my 20s. But it's been an insane journey. Insane journey. And the best is yet to come. And you know what? I just got exhausted, but I'm also looking forward to it. And might as well get myself ready for the next live stream. So I'm gonna just any questions in the live stream, give you like 1 to 2 minutes, because I do want to now end this live stream and prepare myself for tomorrow. To heck with it, I'll draw myself. God, I really enjoyed drawing myself. Look at me just doodling myself. Thank you for watching the live stream so far. Just me just having a good time doodling and looking at old videos and a new one and all that good stuff. But yeah, season finale coming up tomorrow when the clock strikes 12 on my birthday. There we go. Look at me. So adorbs. You can see the resemblance. Another minute. Excuse me. All right. I hope everybody had a good time with this live chat and a live stream video thing. Did the best I could. I did the best I could. But I think people had a good time. And, you know, that's all I could say for now. And I got the announcements out of my system and all that good stuff. So, again, I say thank you. Thank you very much for watching the live stream. Thank you for all the nice, like, Sergio show anniversary wishes and all that beautiful stuff. Questions, comments down below. Follow me on my social media. I don't know, I'll say stuff, I guess. And I like to thank my little boy Frankie for being the best boy ever. He's so sweet, he's so precious. And all that wonderful stuff. Yeah. Sorry, I was clicking on the pen. I was just thinking about other things, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to tomorrow and the next day. Being the next animated day. Alright, again, thank you very much for watching the live stream and all that beautiful stuff. Thanks to my boy Franks and everything. Again, thank you and goodbye. I am Sergio Dominguez saying, have an animated day.